In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to add assets into Scratch. So first of all, we've got the cat. We don't want him, so I'm just going to go underneath the stage to these little icons and just click the rubbish bin, so to get rid of him. Now what I'm going to do to start off with is create a backdrop. So I'm just going to go to backdrops, and from the backdrop library, I'm just going to bring up something that will be suitable for a car. So if I just have a look, Night City, okay, we'll go with that. Now I can go down to the right hand corner and click on the little cat head, which will bring up the sprite library. And as you can see, there's lots of things to choose from. I can go up to the top to the search and click car, and I can see a few cars here, but I want to be individual. I don't want something that's already in Scratch that many people have used. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to, well, let's add, we'll add a footballer. Okay, so that's just to show you how to add one of the sprites from the sprite library. If we go to costumes, you can see he's got different costumes here. But what I want really is to add my own sprites to Scratch, and to do that I need to obviously go on to Google, find some Creative Commons license images, so ones that haven't got copyright on, save them to my computer, and then I can upload them. To upload, just go to the Scratch head, go to the little arrow that says upload sprite, and then I can click on one and open it. Okay, now you can see that in this example the car is sort of on a sideways view. So if I'm looking down at my scene, this would be fine, but obviously this case it doesn't really work for my scene. So I'm just going to get rid of that one, and I'm going to pick another one, and this time I'm going to go for this car. Okay, now as you can see, I've got one from Google and it's got a background on, which is no good for really a game because it's going to cover up everything as it moves along. Now there's two ways that I can get rid of the background. I can go to costumes, I could get the rubber, and I could rub the background out. And as you can see on the stage, that's fine, but just imagine that, yeah, it's a little bit tricky. You could sort of rub some of your car out, so not ideal. Okay, so not ideal. So the other way is to you could put it in some art software and do it neater, but a quick way is to find something with a relatively plain background and then go into PowerPoint, double click on your image, and then you can click on the top left hand corner. It says remove background, and there's an option there to remove the background. So I've already done that, so I'm just going to go down to the cat head, I'm going to go to upload sprite, and I'm going to bring in something that I created earlier in PowerPoint. Now there's only one of these, but it depends what you want to do. If I'm sort of wanting to go in either direction, I can sort of move it that way, and obviously it's upside down now. I don't want upside down, so you're using code to move it in the right direction. And if I go to set rotation style left and right, double click on that, if you add this to your code, then it will make sure that the sprite, either way it goes, it doesn't go upside down, it just goes in the opposite direction. Okay, so that's great if you just want a static image. Obviously if you're wanting an animated image with the wheels turning, you're going to have to look in an asset store that's got multiple different sprites sort of for different different positions. Right, now once you've obviously finished what you're doing with your game, you need to name it, so test drive, and you need to click on the orange share button, and that will bring you to this page, and you can start putting instructions onto what your game is about and how to play it. Okay, and then all you need to do is copy the web address and send it to your teacher. So good luck with adding your sprites. I look forward to seeing what you've done later.